What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A-Connection TV on YouTube, Wes the Critic on YouTube, and watchactv.com, the three places on the World Wide Web, but we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I have a lot of YouTube channels. What? But welcome to Wes the Critic, because on this particular YouTube channel, I only review films, scripted television, and anime. And today, I want to review episode 4 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 2, Walpurgis Banquet. Yes, that's what I want to talk about, because, you know, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is a very good anime. I like it, but the last like 1,700 episodes have been fillers leading up to the Walpurgis Banquet. I feel like I've been going through a situation where I literally had to shoot myself in the head over and over and over and over and over again, because every weekend where I thought we were going to get to it, we didn't get to it. And there was always this explanation and why we did this and how we're gonna get through it, and let's discuss the plans. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Can we get to some action already? And we're at the Walpurgis Banquet, but a couple of episodes before that, we got some action. And the last episode was off the freaking hook. In last week's episode, we finally got a chance to see Shuna flex her power. And she was so freaking confident and poised and mild-mannered that it was like, what is she about to do? What is she about to do? When she goes up against Alderman. And that episode was pretty dope. I just have to say that it was really dope. The fact that she was not the bit concerned at all, and she is really powerful. Actually, a lot of Rimuru's people are really powerful now. So it's like, dang, are they gonna like come up against somebody that they feel like they can't beat? I don't know. But we finally get to Walpurgis Banquet, and I'm thinking to myself that this is gonna be another non-action kind of episode. We're not gonna get any action or anything. You know, Clayman starts off, you know, getting to speak to all of the demon lords. The demon lords at the Walpurgis Banquet remind me of the leaders on Black Clover, especially the one that like is the painter on Black Clover. He reminds me of the one that's fallen asleep or whatever here on here on That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Matter of fact, there is someone that falls asleep or is always tired on Black Clover. So it's very interesting that these leaders, the Demon Lords, remind me of the leaders from Black Clover. Anyways, Clayman goes in to try to blame Ree about what he did and how he reincarnated Valdora or whatever, and he, you know, destroyed the Falmouth army and all of this, just lie, and how he killed his Majin or whatever the case may be. But what was so hot about this was that Ree wasn't here for none of it. Like, it's so crazy to me. I wish I could, like, I'm gonna go look up the Demon Lords, like, rank of power, even though they said it in the last couple of episodes. I don't know. Because Ree walks into this with so much confidence, so does Shion, and so does the wolf. Like, I was just like, okay, what's going on? But the way he carries himself, he's just like, I don't care. Like, this is how I'm gonna talk, and I don't care about what anybody got going on. This is how I'm gonna address you. You try me right now, and I will let you know that I don't care if it's a human, demon lord, or the church in my way. If y'all are trying to stop me from creating a peaceful nation, y'all are gonna be my enemy. And I was like, what? It was so hot. I was like, okay, let it go. And apparently, you know, Clayman has the ability to control people with his voice. He wasn't able to do it with Milim because he had to put that pendant on her. And he damn for sure ain't able to do it with none of the other demon lords, but he thought he could get one over on Ree. And Ree was like, I see you're trying to control me with your voice, but I didn't know that kind of tactic could be done here at the Walpurgis Banquet. And Guy was like, no, it's not supposed to be done. And I was like, okay, where are we going with it? Like, all the demon lords are not moved by anything that is happening right now, which leads me to believe that I can't wait to see like the ultimate freaking battle, because these people are strong. Ree is doing all types of things. Like, he makes the round table disappear. None of the demon lords blink. Clayman falls to the ground because he just wasn't he was caught off guard. And then he throws the chair at Clayman and is like, listen, I don't really care about nothing about being no demon lord. All I know is that you mess with my people and I'm here to take revenge. And I was like, let go. Can we, let's go here. Can we do it? I'm ready for it. And so, Guy sets up this like barrier around them. He like expands the room, pulls them back, and then puts this barrier in the center of the room. And I'm like, okay, he's powerful. And surprisingly enough, like no one is really understanding why Milim is getting slapped by Clayman and is controlled by Clayman. No one is saying anything about it. Like they're all shocked. Like this is not supposed to happen, but they're allowing it to happen. And he's just controlling Milim like it's just whatever. So confusing to me how the setup of this is, and then they have these established rules when the battle begins, and I'm like, but why are y'all allowing this chick to be controlled by this dude? Clearly, Reed just gave y'all all the evidence saying that, Clayman has devised this plan to go against Reed, but no one really cares about it. But we have rules established onto who's gonna enter the fighting ring or not. That just didn't make no sense to me. Maybe it made sense to y'all, but I couldn't adopt similar connections to our differences with that at all. Before we get into the ring though, when Reed says that it's gonna be him versus Clayman and that he literally came to this banquet to fight Clayman, and then Guy was like, okay, let's go. And then Reed was like, so I could do whatever I want and we could fight. And Guy was like, yes. Immediately, Shion came and pummeled him down. And I was like, yes, Shion is so tough. Shion is so tough. It is like, I love anime when they be going in. And like, Shion holds no punches back. And she kind of reminded me of Shuna when Shuna was like, I'm mad, and said it so calm and like, oh my God, like it was so freaking hot. And then, Clayman is sitting all bloodied and bruised, and Shion is like, my bad, can I fight him? And I was like, girl, it's already too late. You already fought him. Blood dripping off her knuckles and stuff. And then Clayman gets up and he completely like regenerates or whatever. And Rhea is like, damn, he has fast regenerative powers. And I'm like, yeah, Wolverine times 25,000 or whatever. And so they get into this ring that Guy makes, but Clayman came to play. Okay, he has some mechanical thing that comes from his shadow. The little cute Pokemon nine-tail looking fox thing expands out because their wolf, Reed's roof expands out. But then out of the expanded nine-tail fox looking thing, you got two other beasts. And then you got Milim, who is in here to fight Rimuru, aka Reed. So Clayman has Milim, the robot, two of the beasts, the nine tails, and himself. So 6. Reed only has Shion, himself, the wolf, and 2 other wolves. So it's 5 against 6. And I'm like, okay, I don't really like the odds. The odds here are just not, it's not working for me. I don't really like this. But whatever, okay, Shion, I can't wait to see how strong Shion is, because Shion is strong regularly, but now she got her powers. She got to upgrade by coming back to life, and I hope it just wasn't that damn cooking. So we're going to see how strong she is now. And I want to see the wolf do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Because he always talking that jazz. But when he expands up, I'm like, oh, this is going to be so dope. All right, but it's still like 5 against 6 or whatever. So the battle ensues, and Shion is doing her thing. Milim is going after Reed, and they're going back and forth. Reed is playing the dodge game with Milim because he doesn't want to fight her because he knows that Milim is under Clayman's control or whatever. But his powers, the Raphael-san, is not able to establish or distinguish what is the issue or where the mind control is coming from. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So how's this gonna work? Like, how y'all gonna get that pendant off her if y'all don't know why she's under the control or whatever? And I'm thinking to myself, Rhea is good. He's good. He's all right. He's like ultimately powerful now. So Milim is just like child's play. That's what I'm thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because if Shion could go up against Clayman with no problem, Ree got Milim in the bag. That's what I'm thinking. But no, he's just playing the dodging game. And then, you know, Beretta comes up, and I've been watching this for a very long time, but I can't remember where all these people come from because it's like so many characters introduced. But Beretta comes in and he's like, okay, I'm done reading this comic. It's time for me to play. Now, in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder if these two little people following, you know, this demon lord, like the green forest chick and this Beretta dude, are they gonna be like powerful enough to even party? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't, especially the forest chicks, they don't give me no power, like they really don't. But suffice it to say, he put down the comic like, okay, it's time for me to get in this battle because y'all ain't finna get the one up on us. So I'm like, okay, what's about to happen? But he approaches Guy like, listen, put me in the ring because y'all not about to do this in front of me. I'm tired of playing with y'all. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? But Guy, you know, is questioning, like, no, you can't join, this and that and the third. This person ain't really, you know, got your best interest in heart. Do you even know where this person come from? All this crap. All the while, Milim is being controlled by Clayman and ain't nobody saying anything. So I'm like, whatever, all this is a dub. But long story short, you know, Barrett tells, you know, Guy where he's from and blah, 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 and his allegiance and Ree and all this and the third, and I'm a different race and blah, 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 blah. And Guy's like, well, I can see that's probably why you're not flinching and talking to me the way you are. And I'm like, okay, well, if he's that powerful, put him in the ring, let's see what he got. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the battles. Let's see, I want to see. You know, I'm one of those people that you have to give me story, cool. But every episode gotta have a battle. It has to. This is anime. It has to have a battle for me. Every episode can be fluff and story and all that. Whatever. So God lets Beretta in the thing, and if I'm botching up the names, that's what I do. God let Beretta in the thing or whatever, and you know, he lands side next to Ree or whatever. And Ree is like, okay, good, you in here. I need you to, you know, have Shion's back. And Beretta, don't hold no punches. Get him. Like, unleash all your full power. And I'm thinking to myself, like, when have we seen him fight before? If y'all have seen, if there's an episode where Beretta fought or Barrett fought, like, put it below this comment. Let me know the name or the number episode, what season it was that Beretta fought. Because I don't remember him. And why should I remember him being this powerful or whatever? But anyways, Ree is playing tag and You're It with Milim and discovers that the bumblebee or the buzzlebee, whatever it's called, can suck the energy from her. And he's like, okay, I could just keep sucking the energy from her and let her, you know, drown out or whatever the case may be. But Milim is a good fighter, you know? Milim is a good fighter. And so even though she's getting her stuff sucked out of her, she manages to do an okie doke. And you know, the secretary is like, no, it's a trap, it's a trap. He see the trap. He throws Milim in front of her before she gets to punch him, but then she ricochets off the air and goes back with this like powerful punch to hit Rimuru. Rimuru thinking that he about to be dead, and I'm like, no, you can't die like that. Like, you powerful. Ain't no little punch with a little purple glow is gonna kill you. Like, what are we talking about here? And so they make it all dramatic, and you like, oh snap, she about to land this punch. Then out of nowhere, Veldara is in the scene. You get this big old boom explosion. Veldara's in the scene, and Veldara gets hit in the back of the head with this purple punch. And Veldara's response is like, ow. What? So Rimuru was sitting here all scared and thinking that he about to die or whatever. Maybe he was being a little overly emotional. Maybe because Ree is like that. But Veldara comes in and gets directly hit in the back of the head with that punch, and his only response is ow. Mind you, that's not even the kicker. The kicker is that Veldara bypassed Guy's barrier because Guy was like, nothing could come in or go out. Veldara bypasses the barrier, and he's there at the blink of a dime, like, boom, this ain't fenced to go down. Like, Ree ain't about to, y'all not about to do nothing to Ree because I'm here. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why was we even worried to begin with? Like, what are we talking about? Veldara said, if anything happened, just hit me up. And, you know, just hit me up. And Reed didn't even hit him up. I don't know how the connection was made and Valdara said blink and just vanished and reappeared. I don't know why. Maybe we'll find out in episode 47. But I'm here for all of it because that punch that Reed was so scared of is only getting Valdara to say ow. All the demon lords are going to be on high alert, and so is Clayman now that Valdara has entered the ring. And ain't nobody going to do nothing about it. Because Valdara is here, bypass God's barrier, and I'm just like, ah! And then it goes off. I think it's about something, wait a minute. Why I got to wait till next week? See, the anime people, they be pissing me off. I always gotta wait till next week for some good shit. Even Boruto is really good right now. Oh my God, Boruto is good. I can't wait for the gods of high school to come back. Fire Force need to, even though Fire Force in this tail end of the last season was really, it wasn't doing anything. But Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm here for. Ruby is kind of lost me. Dr. Stone is kind of lost me. I'm watching My Hero Academia, Boruto Next Generations. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a slime. I'm waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm waiting for Black Clover. I'm waiting for Fire Force. I'm waiting for the God of High School. Fire Force, eh. But y'all know I love anime, and if y'all don't know, now y'all know. Listen, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about episode 46. It was so hot. And if there's any anime that I should be watching, let me know. Thank you guys for watching Watch the Critic. If you haven't figured it out, the whole series of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is a whole worth it, okay? Minus the episodes you be getting fillers and all. But this is a whole worth it. And episode 46 gets the worth it. The stamp of approval from me, goddamn. It covered all bases. It gave me a little bit of, you know, prestige storyline, but some good old action, because Milim was shit up now. Anyways, leave your comments below. Love y'all.